see ourselves as part of a much larger future of work movement. We surveyed over 9,000 IT leaders, current workers, and future workers, that's the app generation teens 15 to 18 years old, to help us define the future of work across the globe.
The IT leaders that we work with are driving real digital transformation at the companies that they run. It's a part of a CIO's responsibility and their legacy to build a state-of-the-art digital workplace. By the time we get to the year 2025, the workforce will have undergone the most massive shift it's ever seen since the Industrial Revolution.
Workforce is changing all the time. We have 2.5 billion millennials in the workforce today. None of them have ever really used PBXs or phones or voicemail. It's all about texting and Wi-Fi.
The technologies we're using as consumers every day are completely changing our expectations for the technologies we want at work. Also about how and where we think we can be most productive, and that's across all generations of employees. We found in our study that nearly 50% of current workers want to be more mobile at work, and that number actually swells to 70% when you talk to people 16 to 44. We also found that 83% of people don't think they need to be in an office to be productive. We heard one story from a commercial real estate developer here in Boston. He was visiting his daughter in her college dorm and walking the hallway and saw that all of the desks were out in the hallway. Students weren't doing work on their desks anymore. They just didn't need them. We went back to our research and saw that the app generation told us their number one technology at work would be their smartphone, and number two would be their laptop. So if those are the technologies you're using as a student, it makes sense. Why would you need a desk? So current and future workers are really thinking remote and mobile first as they weigh their career options. IT has a massive opportunity to define the future of work and how we're all going to communicate and be productive. That's a huge opportunity.
So how does Fuze break down those barriers for the way that people work? It's about two sets of things, thinking about micro efficiencies, the ways that people do the smallest of tasks in communication and making those really elegant and consumer driven. And it's around thinking about the future. How are we planning for the next set of experiences that they'll have as they grow in their workforce? One of my favorite stats about unified communications is that it takes 11 minutes on average to start a 1-hour meeting. We've designed Fuze to actually minimize the time it takes to start a meeting, and in most cases it's under 5 seconds. When you break down those barriers, you have a fundamental opportunity to change the way that people communicate and the way that they work.
There is a social revolution and a change in the way that people communicate today, driven by texting, voice, video, collaboration. It's just got its own pace, and it's accelerating, and Fuze are right at the epicenter of that.
Fuze is one platform designed for the future of work. We are a single application and platform experience across voice, video, messaging, and collaboration. We have the same experience across all of your devices and the same experience across every physical location you can use Fuze. If you want to have a modern, engaged workforce over the next 10 years, you need to start thinking about this digital transformation today. You need to be future-proof. Our goal at Fuze is to help you stay ahead. And it's not just about the technology, it's about changing the way that your people work.